Welcome to a very lovely thrift haul. I'm Ashley, time for a breather, and in this week's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the shoes, the bags, and even some decor that I have thrifted over the past few weeks. Very femme inspo, very lovely, cute items. So let's get in this video. First item, guys, we have some shoes here. These ones were $7.99, really great price. I am typically not a blue person. I don't have a lot of blue in my wardrobe, hardly any at all. But when I saw these for $8 nonetheless, I had to pick them up. They are so freaking pretty, super glittery blue. And one thing I really always look for, especially in heels, is like an ankle strap or like additional straps throughout the shoe, just to make sure I have a little bit more stability to keep it on my foot all night. But these were a perfect fit, okay? For $8, like I just could not leave them at the thrift store, which is like my ongoing problem. I could tell this is really good quality, even though I don't really recognize this brand. I can tell it's good quality because though it is glittery, like this is glued on glitter, it's not like a fabric, there's no glitter coming off on it at all. Everything is staying on the shoe, which is very, very nice. Though I don't really wear a lot of blue or own a lot of blue things, I will venture out into other colors than in my like general wardrobe, which are usually only black, white, gray, red, and pink, and that's it, really. I will venture out for like accessories, and for $8, like yes I will, especially for a comfortable heel. So let me try these on for you guys and you can see exactly what I mean. Guys, look at these blue shoes. I mean, they are so friggin' glittery. I love it so much. Again, for a color that I don't wear super often, still really happy. Also with all these straps on here, these ain't going nowhere, okay? For a few bucks, I get to be a little bit adventurous in my wardrobe here, there, and everywhere. That's why I love the thrift store so much. And these are so friggin' comfortable. Even for as big of a heel as this is, what is this, like a 4-incher? These are so comfortable. I could walk in these all night long. You can tell you really love an item if you start dancing in it the moment you start wearing it, right? It's kind of like food in that sense. But love these. Super happy to have a little bit of blue in my collection. Up next, guys, we have a pair of $6.99 heels. Now, as you can see, these are some like super friggin' high heels. Like, oh my gosh. There is some like scuffing around here, but there's no like tearing or anything. So especially with this like leathery stuff, it's really easy to clean, especially with like a Tide pen, just to get off like those little scuffs of like dirt and like mud, or even like maybe some like asphalt or something. Like that type of stuff is actually very easy to get off. So I'm more concerned when thrifting for shoes in this like pleathery material. If there's scratches, that's where I can't really repair it. I can like kind of do it with nail glue, but it's never gonna really look the same. So super easy to clean stuff like this. Even like the shinier pleather materials, super easy to clean. So I really don't mind if there's like some little dirt or like even staining on it. Even if there was like a minimal amount of staining on shoes, when they're $7 shoes, if it's like one stain that's on it and it's like a smaller stain, I'll still pick them up, honestly, because who's really looking at your feet that hard, right? Or if it's for like a photo, well, I could easily just shop that out, no big deal. So I really wanted to try these, mostly because one, I am in my like sky high heel era. I do actually walk in heels pretty well, mostly because I have like a naturally high arch. These are platforms, right? So a lot of the height is just coming from the platform. So it's not like it's that high of a shoe, like a high arch shoe or anything. And I love, again, there's like an ankle strap moment here, because especially with like something that's like a platform, this is like a heavy shoe. Like I need something else on here to keep this on my foot. Definitely needed an ankle strap. I think I might DIY these because it has like such a nice base. I'm interested to dye this kind of like leathery, more like shiny, stable, structured material, because I have dyed like, you know, your cottons and even some like polyester clothing, but never shoes. I mean, for $7 for like a creative like crafting afternoon idea, everything. And of course, if you guys know me, you know I love bedazzling like anything and everything. For $7, I was willing to take the risk. But let me put these on and show you how tall these actually are. Guys, look at how much shoe I am getting for under $10. That is such a great deal. Like, where else can you find that? Nowhere. That is where. Cannot compete with a thrift store price. Absolutely not. These are giving kind of like, just a little bit like Mary Jane vibes a little bit, which I'm kind of into. Again, as you can see, there's like some scuffage happening there, especially. No big deal. I can get that out with like a magic eraser or a Tide pen. No big deal. And it is actually lucky for me that there are a few scuffs here and there and everywhere on here, because I know a lot of people pass them up. That way I could come in and get them. But for like, I don't know, maybe 4 to 5 minutes of scrubbing on these with a little bit of cleaner and they're basically brand new. That is to my advantage for sure. So do not be the fool who leaves a perfectly good pair of cute shoes on the shelf because there's like 1 or 2 scuff marks on them. Like, super easy to get rid of. I will probably be bedazzling these or dyeing these possibly. They are super comfortable. Like I said, they're platform, so it's not really as high of an arch as it looks. But man, as a 5'2" girly, I am living my extra tall life over here and I am kind of loving it. Make my legs long for days. Up next, guys, we have a little bit of a lower heel here. These were $6 shoes, so even harder for me to leave behind. I mean, if it fits, if it's under like 10 bucks, it's really hard for me to say no, honestly, and that's like a really super generic or ugly shoe. But these were definitely someone's like prom or wedding shoes. You can tell, like, this color gold and like a certain color of silver it just screams like prom and like bridesmaid, like, for sure. But the thing that really attracted me to these shoes is not only, of course, we have like a little sparkly band and buckle moment, but do you guys see this heel? It has like the most unique like bedazzling moment there with like little different jewels and everything. And I can tell this is a really decent quality shoe because these jewels are actually inlaid in the acrylic heel. They're not just glued on top. There's actual divots in the heel, so it actually helps it to stay in the heel and not just like drop off on the dance floor or anything. So especially since when it comes to heels, this is like the lowest heel I am going, okay? What is this? Probably like 3 inches or so? Anything that's in like the kitten heel category just ain't for me, I'm gonna be honest. Even if it's like a cool, creative, really pretty shoe, like, I'm really just not into it, because if I'm gonna wear a heel, I'm gonna wear a heel. If not, I'm gonna wear like basically slippers out here. So if it's a little bit too short, it ain't for me. But this one was also a super comfortable heel. Again, I have like my little ankle strap moment and like the cute little, actually like decently rhinestone buckle. I don't know if you guys can see that. Those are actually like pretty decent quality rhinestones. It's not like a fabric jewel or like a jewel trim or anything. Actual rhinestones are laid in there. So again, I bet you this is an actual bridal brand. I'd bet money on that just because of the overall quality as well as the height of the heel. Since it's not like the tallest thing in the world, it's a lot easier for most people to walk in. So I'm gonna try these on for you guys and live like my 70s golden moment. Goldilocks who? Am I right? Look at these super glittery little numbers and look at those heels sparkle. Those are just so friggin' cool. Oh my gosh. Definitely do not have anything like that in my collection at all. These are super comfortable again for $6. Okay, these are $6 shoes. Are you kidding me? And on the off chance I'm a bridesmaid and they demand gold shoes, because you know it's either gold or silver, and that's it. I'll have these on hand, but also in my collection for a little bit of extra sparkle moment. And look at that buckle. It is just so nice. It's like solid metal, the buckle as well. So it's very, very nice quality with those rhinestones in there. And my little shimmery strap moment. I do like the fact that these are actually like a little bit of transparent on the toe part there. Makes it just a little bit more of something going on. Guys, look at this shoe. Oh my God. Do you see the gorgeous beautifulness of this shoe? It is just perfection. These ones were $13, which, like I just said, $10 is usually my maximum. But once I saw how pretty this shoe was and in what great quality the shoe was as well, I was willing to throw out for $13, like sure. Especially since it's silver, it's way more versatile in my wardrobe at least. But again, this is a platform, obviously. Not the highest heel of any kind. It's probably only like a 4-inch arch, which for me is nothing, honestly. We have the ankle strap moment, love that. We even have jewels down here. Now these ones are not inlaid. It's actually like a shimmery silver fabric, and then there's little multi-reflecting jewels on the outside of it everywhere, but there are no jewels missing out of here. And I can tell by the soles, these have been worn. So for the jewels to hang on, I can tell it's a decent quality shoe. This one also screams prom to me, I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, I love the aesthetic of prom. It's like one of the only over-the-top moments most girls will ever have in their lives, and I just love those vibes. Not only for like the sparkly, the glittery, the flowy, the frilly, just like the chance to be a different person for one night. I really vibe with like that whole situation, like a total blip of a different character moment in your life for sure. I mean, you can't tell me this isn't a prom shoe. I mean, come on. Especially, I can tell this is more of a prom shoe than a wedding shoe, simply because it is such a tall, platformy shoe. Let's be real, the younger you are, the easier it is to walk in like super high heels. Let me try these on and live my little prom moment, my little glittery life. Guys, do these shoes not look brand friggin' new? Oh my goodness. Aren't they just so friggin' gorgeous? Look at them. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these. They're $13 for full glitter with rhinestones, no rhinestone missing shoe. That is unbelievable. This is definitely the best deal I got all day thrifting, 110%. $13. These are honestly probably like $60, $80 shoes. $13? Like what kind of a reduction is that? These are so gorgeous, and on top of that, super comfortable. I could walk in these all day, no problem. Super, super comfortable. No sort of damage at all, except for obviously like the sole there, but who's looking at the sole of your heels? Like not me. That'd be a little bit weird and creepy, but aren't these so friggin' nice? Absolutely make sure to check out your shoe section in the thrift store. Like that is honestly the first place I go. I know that is the one area aside from furniture that you are gonna find the best deals per like original price. Absolutely. So look at these. They are just so glittery. They make me so happy. If you love this video, then please show me some love by clicking that subscribe button. Not only does it make sure you get more of the content you enjoy, it does help keep my dream alive. It takes a lot of time and effort and energy to bring you a video every single week. So thank you so much for your support. Back to the video. Up next, guys, I'll go through this one really quick. This was a $3 Nine West little clutch. Honestly, it wouldn't really surprise me if this was like a gift with purchase moment, right? It's like a really shiny silver. There's no staining on it, and the most important part, the zipper actually still works on it. If you're thrifting and there's a zipper on something, please, please, please try it, because that's where they get you. There's nothing worse than picking out such a pretty purse or even like a skirt or something that has zippers on it, getting it home and realizing like they don't work. That like just totally ruins your day. So I thought this was just like a classy, cute little moment for $3. I'm definitely like a wristlet girl. I do like bags if they're like a crossbody, if anything, but I'm definitely more of like a this situation type girl with just like my phone, keys, and like my credit card. That's all I really ever carry on me. So love this, $3, can't beat it. Up next, guys, we have a $4 Nine West clutch. This one has almost like a fake suede with then like actual metal little rivets on the front of it. This one was just a little bit more like just like a little bit edged up. The other one was my classy moment. This is my edgy moment. Okay, this is like my street. This is as far as like streetwear as I get, honestly. But Nine West is a pretty decent company as far as quality goes. So I know especially something that's like this versatile, I will use often. And since it's Nine West, I know it's gonna actually last me a little bit more than just 1 week, right? So for $4, super classy, cute. You know what's really interesting? I got this and the other little Nine West wristlet at 2 separate Salvation Armies. So I don't know if again, like these were gift with purchases for like a certain month, and then like maybe maybe a bunch of these are gonna be showing up at the thrift store, but you guys let me know if you've seen any of these, because it's just like really interesting that the exact same basic shape of wristlet was at 2 separate Salvation Armies. That usually just does not happen. Next up, guys, we have this classic $6 bag. This is honestly just a Forever 21 bag, so kind of more along lines of like a generic color and shape. I was really attracted, especially to the fact that this had this silver tone, or this tone of silver, because a lot of times if silvers get too white, they look very cheap. But this one looks like actual, like a little bit kind of like tarnished, a little bit more to like the gray side of silvers. So definitely love that. And despite the fact that this is Forever 21, this chain is actual metal. Like, it actually makes this bag pretty friggin' heavy, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, this is a crossbody moment. Again, I'm either a wristlet girl or a crossbody. I hate having to like put things down because I'm afraid I'm gonna forget them. So if it's like a shoulder bag or something, or especially even like a clutch, like I cannot, okay? For $6 for this bag, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it at all either. It's just like a standard bag, honestly, but for $6, even since this is Forever 21, obviously it's probably not gonna last that long, let's be real. But for $6, if I can get like maybe a year and then go back to Salvation Army and pick me up another $6 bag, like it was still well worth it. First up for our decor items, guys, look at this pillow. This is everything I want in decor. It's pink, it's still like somewhat classy because you got like the Baroque pattern. You even have tassels that are not dingy and dirty. Like, are you kidding me? This was $3, but the day I went to Salvation Army, it was 5 for 5 green tags, which is 5 items for $5 in that color tag. And normally it includes clothing and linens, which pillows are linens. So I actually got this for $1. Guys, there is no staining of any kind on here. The tassels are all intact. They're not dirty. There's not a bunch of crap in them. So $1 for like the perfect accent pillow was just like such a steal. All right, guys, I got me a $3 vase here. I needed some like white standard decor items for my bedroom shelves specifically. This one was pretty much just like a standard little ribbed kind of material. This was only $3. I don't know if you've noticed, but in a lot of thrift stores, including Salvation Army, they have really started to upcharge a lot of like the ceramics and glassware for some reason. I don't know why. So I was actually really surprised when I found this for $3. And even if it didn't like say really fit on the shelves in my bedroom, this is such like a standard vase. I could really put it anywhere or use it even as like a large utensil holder in the kitchen. So $3, pretty good bargain. Guys, look at this little bottle. This just gives me like almost like Egyptian oil bottle vibes. Like, I feel like for your bath oils, this is what you would have had back in the day. And this was only $4. Again, pretty great for a glassware product. This is glass, it's not actual plastic or anything. I can tell this definitely was a perfume bottle though, because it has like somewhat worn off cork here, and it like smells like grandma perfume, like kind of just like a generic floral musky perfume. No offense to all the grandmas out there, but again, just like a cute, more like just standard, not super stand out-ish decor item for my bedroom shelves. This just gives me like luxe vibes, right? It's like if someone was to ever walk into my room, which honestly no one ever has except me, let's be real, but I want people to think, oh, does she actually have bath oils in there? Does she take a lot of baths, like a lot of bubble baths? Because that seems like a very posh thing to do in my mind, even though, to be honest, I really hate baths unless it's a hot tub. I just like the overall vibes. Like, it gives me like plush, she takes her time because she can take her time vibes, right? So for $4, had to have it. Guys, just bear with me here, okay? I am well aware this little figurine just screams like grandma vibes, okay? I know, I get it. It was $2 though, and again, I'm looking for a lot of white to go with my bedroom decor. Honestly, I don't mind a little bit of like gaudy grandma vibes, I'm gonna be real. I just really think this looks so lovely. It's like a swan and then a little baby swan, it's so cute. And then kind of does have like a little bit of color with like flowers here and there. It is just so pretty, and it's small. That's the other thing. The shelves in my bedroom are very narrow, so I can't have like super big items on them. Also, for the way that I hung them up, I'm sure they're probably not the most sturdy of shelves, so I also don't want something super heavy sitting on them just in case. So $2 for this. Again, the sale is marking up all of these figurines left, right, and center. So for $2, like, it's so pretty, it's so cute, it's so lovely. A little bit of grandma, but that's okay. Also, guys, I know, okay? This one was $3, and these look so romantic to me. They're turtle doves, which like mate for life, and that's just so cute, oh my gosh. And again, there's like a little bit of color in there with like the wood and the flowers and everything. This is just like romantic vibes to me, okay? I absolutely could not leave this there at all. They're just so pretty. They're so, again, a little bit grandma gaudy. Okay, I know, it's fine. But I just thought it would just give me like, if just looking at something makes me happy, that is a great indication that I should pick it up and put it in my life. And especially when it's $3 from the thrift store, that is an indication I absolutely have to pick it up and put it in my life. So that's exactly what I did, and look, aren't they just so cute? Just like, I know, I'm like a 30-something grandma out here, I know, but I kind of love it. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you want to see another one of my thrifting videos, then just click over here, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.